You ever see someone walking around with a huge backpack and think, dang, they must really know what they're doing? Yeah, I used to think that too, until I actually went backpacking. Let me tell you, I had no clue. I packed too much, planned every second, and made just about every rookie mistake you can think of. But hey, that's how you learn, right? After a bunch of trips and a lot of trial and error, I've picked up some valuable lessons. So if you're thinking about backpacking for the first time, or even your fifth, this countdown might save you a whole lot of stress. Let's get into it. 10. Pack light. Seriously, this might be the biggest mistake new backpackers make, bringing way too much stuff. I totally get it. You want to be ready for every possible situation. Rain, cold, beach parties, surprise fancy dinners, maybe even a last-minute wedding. But the truth is, you'll probably wear the same few outfits the entire trip. I packed 5 pairs of shoes on my first trip. Want to guess how many I actually used? 2. One for walking, one for everything else. Every extra item adds weight, and when you're running for a bus, climbing stairs, or walking miles with that thing on your back, you will feel every ounce. Travel lighter, and your whole trip will feel easier. Plus, it leaves room for souvenirs or anything cool you find along the way. 9. Being too scheduled can mess things up. Having a plan is great. Knowing where you're staying the first night or what you might want to see, awesome. But planning every hour of every day, that can kill the fun. On my first trip, I had everything booked ahead of time. Trains, hostels, tours. Then I met some people going to this amazing hidden beach. I wanted to join them, but I'd already paid for my next stop. I missed out, and I still think about it. Backpacking is about freedom. You'll meet cool people and hear about places you didn't even know existed. Leave room in your schedule for unexpected detours. You might discover something even better than what you had planned. 8. You don't need to see everything. It's easy to get caught up in doing it all. Every landmark, every famous city, every top 10 list item. But if you're constantly on the move, are you even enjoying it? I once crammed 5 cities into 7 days. Sounded exciting, but I barely remember any of it. I was tired, stressed, and always rushing. Now I travel slower. I stay longer in fewer places. I find my favorite cafe, talk to locals, take my time. And honestly, those trips feel way more meaningful. Backpacking isn't a checklist, it's your journey. Pick what you care about, not what some travel blog says you should do. 7. Hostels are more than party spots. When I first heard about hostels, I thought they were all loud, messy party zones. And yeah, some are, but many are cozy, chill, and super friendly. There are even hostels just for remote workers, families, or people who just want peace and quiet. The best part? The people. I've made amazing friends just by sharing a dorm or hanging out in the common room. Even if you're shy, hostels make it easy to meet others. Plus, the staff usually have great local tips that you won't find online. Give them a shot. You might love the experience. And 6. Spend smart, but don't skip the good stuff. Backpacking on a budget doesn't mean you have to say no to everything fun. Sure, you'll skip the 5-star hotels, but that doesn't mean you can't treat yourself now and then. Maybe you splurge on a hot air balloon ride, or a fancy dinner, or a night in a private room after sharing space for a week. Those moments make your trip feel special. It's all about balance. Eat street food most days, walk instead of using taxis, and jump on free walking tours. That way, when you do spend a little more, it feels worth it, and you'll remember it forever. 5. Travel insurance is a must-have. Let me be real, I thought travel insurance was a scam at first. I figured, what could really go wrong? Then I got food poisoning in Thailand. Another time, my bag was stolen on a train in Italy. Yeah, things go wrong. And when they do, insurance is your best friend. It's not just for medical stuff. It covers lost bags, canceled flights, stolen gear, even emergency flights home. The peace of mind is worth it alone. You don't need the fanciest policy, but having something in place can save you a ton of money and stress. 4. Be open to local culture. One of the best parts of travel is stepping into someone else's world, but that also means being respectful, learning a few basic words in the local language, dressing appropriately, and following cultural norms. These things really matter. People appreciate when you make the effort. I once got invited to a family dinner in Vietnam just for saying hello and thank you in their language. Those are the moments that stick with you. Don't just stay in the tourist zones. Ask questions, try the food, be curious. It'll make your experience way richer. 3. Mindset changes everything. Things will go wrong. Buses will be late. Hostels will mess up your booking. And sometimes it'll just pour rain when you have big plans. I've had those days, And at first, I let them ruin my mood. But here's what I've learned. How you handle those moments is everything. If you can laugh it off, roll with the punches, and see problems as part of the adventure, you'll have a much better time. Some of my best stories come from days that went completely sideways. So pack your patience and keep your sense of humor close. You'll need them. 2. Backpacking will teach you so much. You think you're just going to see cool places, but really, you learn a lot about yourself. How to stay calm under pressure, how to talk to strangers, how to get by with less stuff, how to trust your gut. I grew more in a few months of backpacking than in years of school. You become more confident, more open, more chill. You stop stressing over little things. You realize what really matters. It's not always easy, but it's so worth it. 1. You'll never feel fully ready. Just go. Here's the truth. You'll never feel 100% prepared. There will always be another blog to read, another item to pack, another worry in the back of your mind saying, what if? But if you wait until you feel ready, you'll never go. You figure it out as you go. Everyone starts out not knowing what they're doing. That's part of the fun. Just take the leap even if you're nervous. You'll make mistakes, sure, but you'll also make memories that stick with you forever. So there it is. 10 things I really wish I knew before I went backpacking. If you're just starting out, I hope this helps you dodge a few of the mistakes I made. And if you've already been on the road, drop a comment and let me know what you wish you knew back then. I'd love to hear your story. If you found this helpful, give the video a like. Share it with your travel buddies, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and stories. Wherever you're going, safe travels, and enjoy every wild, wonderful step of the way.